Welcome back to Talk of the Town. I am here chatting with Laura Grenier and Lainey Eustace of Silver Leaf Interiors and also Shop Silver Nest. So tell me a little bit first, Laura, about your business and about what the interior design and the website's all about.
Yeah, well, we've been in business in the Madison market since 1990, doing full service interior design. And about a year ago, we launched our online store called Shop Silver Nest, where we're offering everything that we can't fit into our local retail store to everyone, not only locally, but across the country.
Great. And what sets your store apart from other online shopping experiences?
We travel to markets throughout the country, and when we do that, we're curating designer collections based on color palette, based on what's trending in the market currently, and we're fine-tuning those so that when people come onto our website, those have already been fine-tuned and established for them.
And Lainey, in this highly competitive web market, how do you differentiate yourself?
Well, we are finding a lot of people are researching their design projects online these days. So we have found a lot of traffic coming through from house.com, pinterest.com. We have a Facebook page and a lot of design tips on our blog as well.
And how do people define their style when they start thinking about designing their homes?
Sure. Most people are either decorating in a formal or casual feel or somewhere in between, and that's influenced a lot by whether they are enjoying what types of colors they're using, the amount of texture that they're using in their homes. And so one of the interesting parts of our website is that we also have a collection called Curated Collections, which helps to define people's styles if they're not exactly certain what their style is. So there's everything from a European traditional collection on there to vintage farmhouse to kind of an industrial loft look, and it gives people a real quick way to kind of double check what they think their style is actually what they're defining it as.
Awesome. And Lainey, what is trending in interior design right now?
We're seeing a lot of gold finishes replacing the silver and aged bronze we were seeing for a while. Chevron is seen a lot now in textiles. As far as styles go, like Laura said, industrial loft, where you see that limed oak look, and lots of bright colors, pinks, emerald greens.
Now you mentioned some of these styles are changing over. How often do styles change?
What do you think, Laura?
Yeah, generally a style will trend for about 7 to 10 years, and during that cycle you'll see a color palette shift over. So people are changing right now from the reds and yellows that they were using in their homes, and everything's turning into a little bit more subdued gray, warm grays with inflection of color from punchier citrus colors like orange and green, and then also the introduction of emerald. Green is the new green. That was Pantone's color of the year last year. This year, Pantone's color of the year is orchid, which is a little bit of a gray pink.
Wow. And tell us about this design board that you have.
Yeah, so the design board feature on the website is a fun little tool. It allows you to tack items onto a board on our site and save them. So if you're working on a living room, you can select items, whether it's an art piece, a pillow, a lamp, and tack that to a board and label it as your living room. If you're helping your mom design a room for her house, you can say Mom's living room. If you're working on your kids' bedrooms, you can have a board for every project that you're working on. So it allows you to kind of define your project in a nice, neat little package, and you can email it to your friends or keep it on our website and refer to it later.
Got it. Lainey, when is your next market trip, and where are you headed this time?
We are headed to Atlanta. I just booked the hotel yesterday, and that will be in July. So it'll be nice and hot. We'll be out there shopping for our clients. Yeah.
That sounds great.
Yeah.
So you mentioned that you can discover your own style.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Tell me a little bit about that, how that helps people narrow down their choices.
Sure. I think a lot of times people are a little bit mystified about the whole design process, and our goal on Shop Silver Nest was to make sure that we took a little bit of the guesswork out of that and helped people define what that was. People are naturally drawn to color and texture. It's in them already, but they might not know how to express that, and that's oftentimes why they hire an interior designer to begin with. So we thought with the online store it was a great opportunity to have people from the comfort of their home start to discover and explore what their style is, and certainly our local store, we're able to help consult with them locally if they want to use our design services. We are a full service design firm in the Madison market, and we are certainly able to help further define that as well if they're not finding exactly what they need or need a little bit more direction.
Is there a certain style, texture, mix that maybe would surprise people of what you can blend together?
Yeah. The thing that's happening right now with the industrial movement is people who have been decorating in, say, a traditional style, and the new looks that are out right now are real weathered and kind of washed woods. a lot of people are wondering how to introduce that into their homes today. And the market is really meeting that need by making sure that not only do those have an industrial kind of reclaimed look, but they're also using carved details on furniture so that people who are decorating in a highly traditional fashion can still introduce those limed looks into their home without completely having to change the look of their house.
Well, thank you so much for joining us. It was so interesting to learn about the design, your business, and the website. And thank you so much.
Yeah, you're
Thank
welcome.
you.
Thank you.